Welcome. My name's Catherine. I'm the Lifestyle Wellbeing Coordinator at Donvale Retirement Village. I'd like to introduce you to Nancy Johnson. She'll be doing a basic series of drawings for you all to learn, starting off with a teddy bear today. Just make sure you've got some A4 paper and some grey lead pencils or coloured pencils, whatever's best. Now, if you need to ask questions throughout the session, please feel free. But otherwise, keep yourself on mute just so we don't get the background noise. But just remember to unmute yourself prior to asking a question. Okay, so we'll get started. I'll switch the camera around and introduce you to Nancy. Thanks, Nancy.
Thanks, Kat. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my drawing class. My name is Nancy Johnson. I live at Donvale Village. And today I'm going to show you how to draw a teddy, because I guess most of you are grandparents and you may be able to make a card or a drawing for your grandchild or children. Now, the teddy, first of all, I'm going to show you what we're doing today. Now, I know it looks complicated, but it really is just a series of shapes. So we have an oval for the body, we have a circle for the head, we have half circles for the ears, a circle for the snout, a little triangle upside down for the nose, two fish hooks for the mouth, two circles for the eyes, and then the arms are like an oval but tapered off, and then we have ovals for the feet and we join them up to the body. So while I'm getting ready, I'll go over to my easel and I'm drawing standing up, and I'm not used to that. I'm usually at the table, but the drawings are upside down. So bear with me over there, and I'll show you some other teddies later on, which you can, see them all different types, done with pen, done with watercolour, oil, or pen and wash, and dress, or just plain. Now, I'm going to do the oval first. Now, as I said, I'm not used to drawing like this, standing up. So I'm a bit wonky, but that doesn't matter because that adds to the fur. Round the head. Well, instead of going right up there with the oval, I'm coming around with the head now. We've got two half circles for the ears, and then a little half circle in there, and then we've got a round circle here for the snout, a triangle upside down for the nose, two little fish hooks, two circles here for the eyes, an oval here for the arm, then a little half circle for padding, same with this one, and then we've got the feet, which is an oval, and then another little oval inside that, that's a padding. He comes down here like that. I'm going to cut around here, and I'm going to cut around here, up there, and then join up the legs, and there you've got your teddy. Now we're going to, the fur is just a lot of squiggles. Around the ears. And then just with the pencil, just slightly shade in there and make it smooth. And the same with this part here, we'll make that smooth. The snout, and they can I'm usually used to drawing with a table, on a table, and when you're drawing like this, you're it's a bit hard. But if I did it off the table, it was upside down to you, and blacken in the nose. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of light there.
And what's the light do? That gives the idea of a reflection, does it?
Yeah, that's right, Pat. And the same with the eyes, just leave a little bit. Now I hope I've got the eyes, both the eyes right, as far as the size. And then just with this, the tip of the pencil, I'm just doing the squiggles. And because I'm going to have it, this is a darker side and this is a lighter side, just go over them a little bit and that makes it darker. That's how you get his furry look.
And so why are you doing a dark and a light side, Nancy?
Well, the light source. Light source is coming from one side. When you draw, you have your dark and your lights, your shades. And if you look at anything, even a piece of fruit, and you look at a piece of fruit, now you'll see a dark side and a light side. And that's how you get that volume, all right? So there it is there. And also, it also helps to make it show, define your edges. That's a teddy that's done with just a pen, just a black pen. You see that? All right, well, we'll get back onto this and we'll have a lighter side over here. Yeah, I'm just doing little doodles. You know when you stand at the phone and you have a pen and you just doodle?
Right.
That's all that is.
Thank you.
That's all that is.
Like that.
And just with my finger, I'm going to rub around there and that smooths that part off there and that part there and there. Now,
And I guess you have to be really careful after you've done that not to get ink everywhere.
well, pencil, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, say I wanted to put a bow on him. Always draw lightly to start with, because you can always,
Rub it out.
yeah. So, little squiggles. And the tighter they are, the darker they'll become. Give you some shade. And
So
then-
you're doing layering in a sense.
Yeah. And that's what gives you a volume for your bear. Yeah, and like I don't know whether anybody does any painting, but pen and wash too.
Can you explain what pen and wash is, Nancy?
Pen and wash is pen like this, and yeah, pen and wash. You see that? Gone with an outline, and then with watercolour I've just put a wash. This one here is just pen.
And so pen and wash is when you're colouring the inside with a
Yes.
watercolour.
This one's a watercolour. As I said, that one was pen. You can see I've done a few teddies in my time. That one's just plain pencil, but not a lot of fur. I've just sort of put a little bit of shading and a few little squiggles. These ones here, these two were done with pen and these ones were pencil. one here. They're pencil. That's pencil. Now, that's one, a pencil one, and then I've redrawn it and done that in a wash. You see that? That's
Yep.
all right. Oh, and then these ones, you'll be able to see these better. These are oil paintings of the teddies.
This is what you'll all end up doing in a few months' time. You'll be
Now, I couldn't draw once.
extraordinaires.
I couldn't draw one, so don't be scared. And really, it's the more you do, I look at it, every painting I do or drawing I do is a practice one for the next one. All right? So that just gives you an idea of how my development has. Oh, that's some rabbits. So you don't have to sort of just do teddies, you can do anything.
But this is a good basic.
But the same, but this is, a good one to start with because it's just the shapes. But everything you do, everything you do is a shape. Like an orange or a mandarin's a shape, an egg's a shape. So we'll keep going here. Pencil or a pen. Look, I draw with fountain pens. I draw with called uni pens, and they're not water soluble, but and I've drawn with Indian ink. I love doing pen and wash, and
But what grade is your pencil?
this is this one here. It doesn't have a number on it, but I'd say it's a 2B. Yes, I used a 2B because it's darker. I want you to be able to see it. But there's some pencils that are very light, and so I just used a 2B. I go up to a 6B sometimes if I'm doing a really dark drawing.
So as in pencil world, so if you start off with a 1B, is that going to be lighter or darker than a 6B?
No, start off with a HB.
Yep.
HB is what we all used to draw with at school and write with at school. And then I go to a 2B, which is a little bit darker and a softer pencil. And then a 6B. But I mean, you can go right up the alphabet just about with pencils. But I'll just show you some, look. I'm just using the side of the pencil here. And then I'm smoothing it off. So you don't have to have you can just have a plain fur there if you want. You don't have to have it all squiggly. All right. Now, I think I've got this arm out of plump. That's because I'm drawing it upside down to myself. But that's the right way for you. But, and don't rub out your lines until the end. Say you do a line and you come around here, and don't rub that out. Always use your line when you're doing I'll have to do it like this, a circle. If I'm doing a circle, I won't rub those lines out until I look at it and I can get a perfect circle, and then I'll rub the lines out. And also, if you're ever drawing shapes and that, if you're not like these shapes here, they're all just drawn freehand, but I had to go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, and when you do that, it shows you if you're out of plumb. So always, and even a drawing, always you look in the mirror and hold your drawing upside down, you can see if you're out of plumb anywhere. So that's just a little tip.
Would your class like to do some drawings? Like
Sorry, love?
do some shapes to practice?
Yes. Yeah, yeah. You want to have a practice of those shapes at all?
Yeah.
Freehand shapes.
All right.
They can do a few of those.
Sorry?
They can do a few of those because you've got,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
How are we going?
we've got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, we're doing a lot better then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hang on. I'll just wipe this thing off my pad. And when I'll hold these up. Now, this one here is oil painting. This one too is oil painting. And you can see the texture effects, but you can sort of see the shade, the light and the shade there. Same way, see round circle, round head, half a circle, oval, oval, an oval for the body and ovals for the feet. So this is how I've done all those teddies. Same ones here. See you can see that roundness there of that face. And this one, I did that for my niece. I knitted that jumper for her when she was a little baby. But she still got it. So that's those. And these ones here, some of them are smooth. This one's smooth. He was like a Hessian, made out of a Hessian bag. And these are just ones, but you don't have to put all the fur in. This one here, that's just all pencil, and I've what they call cross-hatched the clothes. It's cross-hatching is like this. And that's what I've done there, and to get the patterns in the clothes. Can you see that? Yep. And then I've done it again and painted it this time in watercolour.
And so what are the basic shapes again, Nancy, on that last piece of paper that you had, the basic shapes, the triangle?
Yep.
So this is what you need to always create a teddy.
Circle, oval, square,
Triangle.
triangle, half circle and an oblong. And you'll find like an oblong, you'll get a vase. Grab a vase, hang on. This little jug would fit into the oblong, and then you would just shape these parts in. The same with this here, you would draw a circle and then you add those other little parts. So if you just always remember, everything is a shape. It doesn't matter, this water bottle here, I'll have my hot kitchen out in a minute. This water bottle, you can see that would be an oblong, and then when you've got that oblong drawn, you would taper it in. A lemon is an oval. Lemon is an oval. And an orange is a circle. So everything you draw is a shape. And you can sort of see how the shapes make up the teddy. But even if you're doing trees outside, you know, it's a shape. This one here is it's just a pen and wash. Same sort of thing. And I've just done a pencil outline and then gone over it with the pen. And that's a pen. I've dressed him in some overalls. This little one's the ballerina. I think that's about it now. And here's the one we're doing today. Love him too.
So how would you finish the legs and the feet on this teddy bear, Nancy?
Yeah, now come in here. Just make sure they're the same size. Go, you know, just draw a line across. And always have them sitting on something. Now, here. It's a smooth pad, so I'm just going to smooth that off. I'll do it quickly with my finger. And then you would just roughly do those little squiggles around the edge. All right, and you do the same with this one here. Look, the main thing is just remember shapes and enjoy yourself. Because I don't know whether any of you have drawn before. I didn't start off like this, and that's the trouble. Everybody sees your work, your latest work, and that's how they think you started off. I've been doing classes up at our village, just voluntary for some ladies, and I've got one lady in her 90s, never drawn in her life, and she's doing some fantastic work now. And she just loves it. She said it's been her saviour in the pandemic because, it gives her something to do. And her work is really good. And she's so excited about it. But as long as you've all enjoyed it and just learned something from it, and like even just sort of doing squiggles, it's a surprising what a squiggle will turn into.